Yo, what's up? It's another week and another really good chapter. So Oda just pulls up with probably one of my favorite developments for this arc. I previously mentioned in another chapter that I was actually gonna be a bit disappointed because Egghead was about to end. Even before that chapter came out, I said that I didn't like Stussy being, beating up Rob Lucci and Kaku because that took away a little bit from what was already happening. And I was saying how if the Seraphim were to get taken by someone else, by like Blackbeard or something, and that was gonna be the good thing. So yeah, that was a bit dumb. Okay, I'll admit that was a bit brash, but this chapter is just it's just again. Oda's just the last chapter. Yeah, sure, that was a really good chapter, but this one is more like an Oda cooking chapter. Like this has got me really excited for the next couple of weeks, and I can already say that Egghead is only gonna get better from this point on. And it's not something I'm afraid to say, but Egghead might honestly become the best arc. Maybe, maybe beating out my favorite arc right now, which is Marineford. But that depends on what happens because Marineford is still Marineford. I think at most Egghead will get to number two. But yeah, I had to just gush out a little bit about this because I really like this development. And so I guess we'll start off with the recap of this chapter a little bit. So it starts off from the last chapter, kind of from the last chapter. I think it's Shaka just looking at the there's these cameras that they have, and he's looking at them, and they're all starting to get taken down one by one. So you're wondering, oh, who's there? Like who's this person that's destroying all of them? And so we get a classic One Piece setup, which is the crew splitting up. This is like the most common thing. Like if the crew doesn't split up, then there's no such thing. The crew splitting up is basically like the equivalent of breathing air, breathing oxygen for One Piece. Like you can't have an arc without the crew splitting up. If the crew doesn't split up, it's not an arc. I can't believe this. If the crew didn't split up in Sabaody, it wouldn't be Sabaody. It would be nothing actually because they didn't split up, and then there would be nothing cool about that. Okay, no, but like you get what I'm saying. Crew splits up. We get on to seeing a little bit more about some of the Vegapunks. I think it was pretty interesting, giving us a little bit more of I guess more insight on them, just making them better than they already are. Which I don't even know if it's like there's no way they just make it better every single chapter. It just gets better every single chapter. Like the characters get better, the developments are good, the interactions are great. Every chapter is just better than the last one. But okay, I said this one wasn't as good as the last one, but all right, I got cut off of it, but yeah. Going off of that, I don't think this is a better chapter, but I do think that it's a lot more exciting for the future. Oda got the biggest pot he owned, took it from the counter, he put the pasta in it, he heated the pasta up, and he started cooking something for real. And I think right now he's in that stage right now. He put the pasta in, maybe he's gonna put some seasoning in it, but like he's literally cooking it up right now. It's gonna get better over time, and this is the starting point. From here on out, it's literally I mean, beforehand it was already good, but now it's only gonna keep staying good. Is there really a change? I don't know, but all I know is it's gonna be good. So yeah, just the crew splitting up and that. Okay, so yeah, as I think you already know, the Seraphim are actually bad right now. I think maybe there's some tomfoolery being pulled here, and maybe it's like oh, the world government has always had power over the Seraphim, or maybe it's someone we don't know of who has a devil fruit, possibly a devil fruit to control things. I'm thinking that's a possibility because if the Vegapunks already have control of the Seraphim, it could potentially be like some sort of devil fruit that just lets you control another person in that sense. Or even an inanimate object because yeah, sure, these are like they have their own personalities, but they're also sort of like not completely human. And I think because of that, something like a devil fruit affecting them could possibly be the thing, to be honest. But I'm not sure if it's that. It's just speculation from me. And then yeah, we get to the final part of this chapter. I know we're getting through this chapter quickly, but there's not too much besides that to I could talk about the interactions, but like that it's just cool to see the Straw Hats and the Vegapunts interacting. That's always fun. But yeah, we make it to the final part. This is like another I was mentioning this last chapter how Sentamaru woke up, but now we're actually seeing both Kaku and Rob Lucci waking up, which now those Rob Lucci and Kaku fans, you don't have to be sad anymore because they woke up. So if they would have stayed sleeping throughout this entire ordeal, then yeah, they're kind of like duds. But right now, they managed to wake up after getting hit by like a sneak attack and sea prism. Like that's pretty impressive, honestly. Even though they're not that like high tier, at least you can say that they managed to wake up, as opposed to the beast pirates. Okay, yeah, that's a low blow, but yeah, at least they woke up. Besides that, though. Actually, no, that's literally the end. But yeah, they wake up and they say something really cool. They're like, "Mind if we joined you guys? It seems like you guys need some help. We would be better without these cuffs on." And it's like, "Oh yeah, you guys literally just tried killing them, and now you're gonna ask them, hey, you want to team up real quick? Like, we're totally not gonna do anything bad at this point. We're gonna help you out totally, like 100%." And sure, they were getting attacked, but the cap, the amount of cap on that, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. There's no way to say that they're gonna help you out. But again, this is Lucci and Kaku we're talking about. They, you know, they've lied before, but they're also decently loyal to what they say. So if we're being honest, it's not completely terrible. And plus, it's cooler if they team up because villains and heroes teaming up to fight for like a common enemy, that's pretty epic. And that's what I think at least. So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to say for this chapter. It was a good chapter overall. I thought it was pretty nice, and I wanted to record this reaction of mine because yeah, I was very happy about it. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this chapter, and if you think Oda's cooking with this or not. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day or good night, and goodbye.